Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at a historic deck today. This deck was provided by Greenwire to check it out. And this deck is a combo deck that is trying to win with Underworld Breach. So there is a new card from Pioneer Master that came to Arena. That is the whole reason why I'm checking out this deck today. And that is called the Tome Scour. This card is pretty insane. 1 mana card that mills 5 cards is quite ridiculous. And in this deck, we're going to be milling ourselves. So we're going to be winning through a self-mill into finishing off with a card called Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. And this card says, if you would draw a card while you have no cards in the deck, you win the game. So basically, we're going to be playing Breach out in trying to repeatedly mill ourselves using the Tome Scour. And how we do that is we have all these legendary blue creatures, Tamiyo, Rona, and Emery. And if you have a Mox Ember on the battlefield, you can keep getting the Mox Ember out with the Breach and then into milling with the Tome Scour. Now, there's going to be multiple ways of actually achieving this loop. The first loop I'm going to tell you guys is with Rona here. If you have the Rona on the battlefield and then you repeatedly play the Mox Ember into playing the Tome Scour, this is going to be a net neutral cards in the graveyard when you exile cards with the Breach. Since playing the Mox Ember out requires you to exile 3 cards, and then playing the Tome Scour requires you to exile 3 cards. And if you play the Tome Scour, you put the 5 cards in the graveyard, but then because you play the Mox Ember, which is a legendary card, Rona activates, letting you discard 1 more card. So exactly you're putting 6 cards in the yard whenever you do this loop. And this is very important because after you finish milling your deck, you would need to play 4 Mox Embers and a Jace to win the game, which means you're gonna need at least 15 cards other than Jace in the graveyard. But there's a little bit of buffer to the 15 graveyard size requirement before starting the combo with just Rona, is that with the last 5 cards, instead of playing the Tome Scour, if you only play the Mox Ember, Rona can discard a card, so technically you're only exiling 2 cards at a time. So the requirement for the 15 size graveyard does go down with Rona if you manipulate it so that the last 5 cards that you mill are from Rona discarding through repeatedly playing the Mox Ember. Now, this graveyard requirement actually doesn't matter if you have another card such as Dragon Rage Channeler on the battlefield, because then every time you cast a card, you're putting 2 cards in the graveyard with Dragon Rage Channeler and Rona. So as long as you have a Dragon Rage Channeler with the Rona, you don't really have to worry about the graveyard size too much. You can probably just combo with only 10 cards in the graveyard, which is what you should be doing most of the times anyways. Another way you can win is just by having Dragon Rage Channeler. If you have a Dragon Rage Channeler on the battlefield, Tome Scour, it's going to mill 6 cards total with the DRC, plus playing the Mox Ember from the graveyard with the Breach means that it's also going to mill additional cards. So you exiled 6 cards total, but you put 7 cards into the graveyard. Another little neat perk with this deck is that we're playing a lot of wizards. We have Tamiyo, Rona, and Emery, and these are all wizard cards, which means we can also abuse Flame of Banor as well. So not only does the deck have 4 copies of Shovaside, but we also have 4 copies of Flame of Banor, so we can also fight through some of the aggro decks in the ladder. And lastly, we have 4 kinds of Mox Ember, but to reliably have the Mox Ember down, or have multiple Mox Embers so that you can also loop with a Breach, we also play this card called Plunderer's Prize. We only have 2 copies of it, but this is essentially going to be our 5th and 6th copy of Mox Ember in the deck. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Historic Best of 1 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright. This hand looks kind of fishy, but we have a Breach, so let's keep it. My opponent queued to go to the bathroom. Alright, let's play out the Tamiyo. Okay. Draw 2 cards. That's a lot of lands. Okay.
In the right hand, knowledge respects the library.
Impetuous Lumonger. This card could like potentially ruin this deck if they like steal Jace. Like imagine stealing a Jace and we don't have a way to win. That would be so bad. Oh my god. It's this kind of deck. That is actually horrendous.
Think before you act.
Okay. Oh my god, they're gonna steal everything that I have. This is bad. If they steal like Jace, we're dead. We can't win. Yeah, if they steal Jace, we're dead. Unfortunately. Unless we can like somehow kill it. Okay, so they didn't steal Jace. Wait, but they still have this last card.
No, I'm late for class.
I mean, I will say, currently, our position, not great. Okay, they stole a Tome Scour. Perfect. But they did steal a Mox Ember, which is kind of awkward for me.
This fight will be relaxing compared to toiling over my cauldron.
Okay.
Give it your best shot.
Opponent did mill for me. We might be able to win. Opponent's tapped out. 7 cards in the yard? That's not enough to win the game, though.
That tome is one of a kind.
I think we might be able to win. Boom. Boom. Unless we get super unlucky here. Actually, let's actually see if we can get some Moxes. Okay, there's a Mox. There's a Tamiya. We do need to play a creature for the Mox to be active, so I think that is cute to go. 17 cards in the yard. Emery. Mox. Okay, we won. So first of all, let us play Emery. Yep. We won the game. Ox. Yeah. Funny enough, opponent actually Tome Scoured for us. Right? Yeah, funny enough, they actually helped us. We're just looking for Jace. We are just looking for Jace here. There it is. There it is. So that is game over. The rope's ticking. Telling me to play faster. If they actually stole Jace, I would have actually lost.
We can figure a way out of this.
Boom.
How you play
Okay.
and you're dealt.
First game won. Not bad. Okay, this one is an okay hand. We do need to find our breach before we can even cast these. So these cards are actually dead because we don't have a breach. But if we find a breach, we can instantly win because we have 2 copies of Tome Scours. Okay, some kind of a combo deck. There's the Omniscience. That's a pretty cool combo with the Rona, right?
Boon to my research. Respect the library.
We found a Jace. This is not good. Yeah, this is not good. If opponent combos next turn, I lose the game. Like, they already have an Omniscience there, so... Like, that's not a good sign, you know? Ooh. Yeah, I think we lost. They're gonna be able to play their entire hand. Oh, it's not done yet, though. They still need to mill a little bit.
I'm up for the challenge. There's always an answer.
But if they have some way of milling it with only 1 mana, they can still have enough to cast to use the Shifting Woodland. That's not gonna do it. They still can't activate the Shifting Woodland. So we need to get Breach, otherwise we lose the game here. Any breaches? Any breaches? I think we lost. I just can't find my breach. I take that back. We won the game. We won the game. I take it back. We won the game. We have officially won the game. Never mind, we lost the game. Where's our Mox Ember? Hello? We lost the game. I can't believe it. No Moxes? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Okay, we won the game. Oh my God, it's like playing with my heart. It's playing with my heart. What is going on? The game is literally playing with my heart. Yeah, the game is literally playing with my heart. But we were actually so close to losing. That is crazy. Yeah, the combo does take a while, you know? So that's a little bit of a downside there. GG's. GG's. Okay, not bad. Symmetry Sage. Playing against an aggro deck. We're probably gonna want that. So we can combo with the Flame of Anor. But we might just die though, to be fair. Might have to just Flame of Anor the Symmetry Sage. Because we're just taking too much damage, you know? Actually, we can't even do that. We can't even do that. I think we're dead unless we top deck Breach here. Like, let's say I don't die. You know? There's a lot. Oh god. Okay, that's pretty bad. Okay, I think we're dead 100% because even if we breach, yeah, we're dead. Woo! This is a great hand. I would like that. Thank you. Mono green. I just want to shove aside, but I want to set up a Rona, honestly. Karn is gonna be the, like, deal breaker, basically. Another Mox. There's no cars in the yard, so... we'll have to shove aside the Outcaster Trailblazer. Oh no, but we went first, huh? So that's not gonna work. Yeah, this one only works if you went second. It becomes an instant speed. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Right? How much do we have? So we have 10 cars in the yard, but we have a Dragon Ray Channeler. Maybe I want a combo. Maybe I want a combo here. Wait, do they have what I think they have? No way, right? I think opponent has that's actually really bad. Oh, so opponent has what is that card called? Boseiju. So like we're in a really bad spot. Oh no. I might just play out Emery or something. Okay. $30 cards remaining. Do they have a surgical? They might have a surgical. I'm gonna have to be careful. Yeah, I think opponent has a surgical. But if they had a surgical, they would have used it. On the Mox. Right? Maybe they're holding full control. Basically, I'm floating the 5 mana here so that if I mill a Jace, I can play it immediately. Man, Jace is hiding. There it is.
We'll make this look easy.
Nice.
This will come in handy.
Very nice. Okay, potential.
Oh, I stayed up too late reading.
Okay, this is like a life gain deck. Man, always playing against a creature deck without having Shove Aside feels pretty bad, right? Flame of Banor, though. Pretty good. Gotta Shove Aside.
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. I am not defenseless.
So I'm gonna have to kill the Guide of Souls.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
Oof. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Things didn't have to go this way.
So I can't kill these. I think I went first. I'll have to play that first and attack. Okay, there's that breach. Might be able to win next turn. But I do have to set up the Rona first. So maybe not.
Do you mind? Use your words.
Actually, I'm gonna let this Plunderer's Prize... Is there another Mox in there? No. Yeah. So we have a Mox in my hand, so... I'm just gonna do this so that Plunder Prize goes to the graveyard. Oh, it seems like they have another Fragment Reality, though, which is kind of annoying.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Okay, we milled a Rona. Balance that. We do have the breach, but we need I don't think we can win with only, you know, these cards here.
Violence is
Like
not
if there was like Dragon Rage Channelers, I'd be like, okay, we can probably win, but at the moment, probably not. Okay, opponent gives up. Yeah, it's kind of sick that these Tamios and Emery are wizards, right? So it actually works with our Flame of Honor. Kind of a mediocre hand, but I do have a shove aside. By the way, I probably should have played this pathway first. That's definitely a misplay. A lot of life gains today. Nice, we got Rona. Another Johnny's welcome into a Bishop of Wing. Okay, I think we should start trying to win. Only 2 cars in the yard though. Cameo. So Tameo's not gonna be able to transform on my turn because I already drew 3 cards with Rona. I think we just kill the Bishop of Wing, right? And then we transform the Tameo here.
Tell me everything you know about this plane.
Not getting anything decent. Hello? Anything playable? Coming out soon? No? Unfortunate.
If you need me,
Oh, that could win me the game. $15 cards. I think I might be able to just win here.
I am not defenseless.
Because this is like we have we're putting 2 cars every single time. Yeah, I think we won. Maybe. I'm not 100%. 16 cards. I think the extra lands kind of helped. Yeah, I think the extra lands kind of helped. And of course, you know, the Rona and Dragon Rage Chandler as well. Yeah, basically, like, you need maybe like 15 cards in the yard before you start the combo. Like, that's an estimate. And then you want the last 5 cards to only mill from Rona. And Jace.
Are they your legs or mine?
Boom.
Let's try this.
Well, I might try this. I could get absolutely wrecked if they get rid of this Tameo. But Thespian stage? Oh my god, I can't win. Why are they playing that? Can somebody tell me why they're playing that? Okay. Double Breach with the Dragon Ray Channeler. So even if this card goes away, we can just play this again. Kinda hope that's gonna be the case here. Plunderer's Prize. So we can get double Mox. Ooh. Let's keep that there. I'm pretty sure this doesn't shuffle. Right. Emery. That is 3 cards mill. Might keep that, actually. The Kumano is kind of annoying because it gets exiled. Oh wow. That is scary. Is it every turn? Flame of Banor. Okay. Okay. Wait, can we win? There's actually no, there's only 5 cards. Six cards. Seven cards. So I could Emery here or play the Flame of Anor again. I think I'm actually just going to Flame of Anor. Kumano is kind of scary. Okay. I think I want to top that. Right? Another shove aside. I think we win next turn anyway, so... Unless we die here, that is. We're at 10 life, so... Could die. We'll see. Okay, that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Okay, stop, opponent. Please stop. Okay, lightning strike there instead of a dragon channeler. That's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, we'll see if we can win. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, that's really bad. 23 cards though. Uh-oh. Timer, stop picking. Timer, I need you to stop ticking. How can you already tick? How can you already tick? Yeah, we got the Jace. Okay, I think we should be good to go. Yeah, there's still 21 cards in the yard. So yeah, I think we won. That was close.
You've already lost. You just don't know.
Yeah, that was really close. saved.
It's a matter of give and take.
Yeah, the fact that this deck has a lot of like these removal spells is very nice, since there's a lot of aggro decks in the ladder. Okay, very nice. Spyglass Siren. I think this is a ninja deck.
This is an interesting story.
So I'm deploying basically a blocker. It's not a ninja deck, okay? It is not a ninja deck. So attack and then a Flame of Nor. Seems good.
I'd love to hear stories from you. Use your words.
Oh, nice. Okay. Fantastic. We got another Flammable Nor. I was actually gonna minus the Tameo to grab another Flammable Nor if I have to.
Respect the library.
I'll need to do that. Sacrifice to counter target instant or unless its controller pays 1. Okay. Little bit annoying. Okay, my opponent just surrenders. Cool deck though. I kind of like their deck. Oh my god, these hands are just so good. Never have to mulligan. So good. Should I take this? Probably not, right? Is this the black removal spells dot deck? Our hand is so bad against just a pure removal spell deck. We got a breach though. We're gonna need to either draw land or like a legendary creature for us to play our combo. Ooh, there goes my breach. That's actually really bad. Might have been able to combo there, actually. Wait, you're gonna give me a card? Each upkeep, draw a card. Oh my god. Please, mercy. Give me one more turn. Nice. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life. So it's like kind of like a Sheoldred.
Let's think this one.
Okay, the crawler kind of hurts. It does kind of hurt. I need a removal spell. Bolus's Citadel? Are you kidding me? Oh god. I think we might have lost the game. We might have lost the game.
I'll plan better next
Yep.
time.
There goes the Jace. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I want to deploy the Rona first. Emery is like kind of like whatever. Okay. No more Emerys, please. No more Emerys, please. Oh.
I've read nearly the entire library.
Nice. Okay. I think next turn we can win. 9 cards though, but we do have a double Rona and Dragon Ray Chandler. We'll see. It's gonna be close. Yeah, it's gonna be close, I think. 10 cards. Okay, that's really nice. I think we won 100% now. Yeah, we won 100% now. Alright, GG's. I think that is gonna be it for today. Okay, the deck was actually pretty good. We went 8-3, not bad. We lost to a Wizard deck, we lost to a High Noon deck, but that's kind of about it. What's really great about this is that the deck just needs the top deck, especially like if you especially like mid game. Like if the game drags on too long, you top deck a Breach, you immediately win the game. But there are some downsides with the deck, right? That you could just lose the game if the Jace gets exiled, and you could also just kind of lose the game if the Mox Ember does get exiled. So there's a lot of weaknesses to the deck, like especially like a main board, answers to the graveyards, such as a Surgical, things like that. But it's best of one, so you're not always gonna run into these kind of decks, like the decks with like High Noon, Surgical, things like that. Just know that those kind of decks do exist in best of one ladder, so you could just lose the game because opponent just play one card. Another cool thing here is that we're playing a lot of wizards. Tamio, Rona, Emery, these are all wizards, so it turns on Flame of Nor. So Flame of Nor, great card to get to Breach very fast. Tamio is also one of the best cards to have in your opening hand, because that is going to inevitably get to your ultimate in drawing multiple cards. And drawing multiple cards means that you're going to be able to get to your Breach a lot easier, right? And yeah, the deck isn't the fastest when it comes to win con. Sometimes you can technically win on turn 3, but it's going to be really difficult. Turn 4 is probably where you want to aim at. Turn 3 is going to be super difficult because you need about 15 cards in the graveyard. Depending on like if you just want to combo with Rona, and that's also going to require a very strict timing, because every time you Tome Scour plus Mox Ember, this loop is a net neutral in the graveyard. So once you finish milling your deck, you would need to be able to play 4 Mox Embers into Jace, which means you would need 15 cards to exile to win the game. So if you're gonna win with Rona just alone by herself, you're gonna need to have at least 15 cards in the graveyard. You might be able to get away with either 12 cards or 13 cards, but I tried to do it with 11 cards and it didn't work out. So you might want to aim for maybe 13 or 14 or 15 if you want to just combo with Rona. But just to be safe, I would recommend having Dragon Ray Chandler with Rona or double Dragon Ray Chandler or things like that. As for the Plunderer's Prize, I haven't really been very excited about drawing this card just because, like, you know, getting the Mox Ember down with the Plunderer's Prize, a lot of the times this card seems to be dead in my hand, because if the Mox Ember is already down on the battlefield, this card is kind of useless, other than just putting more cards in the yard. Technically, you know, if you already have Mox Ember, playing the Plunderer's Prize means that you're putting 2 cards with just 1 card, right? But at the same time, like, at that point, maybe Consider might be a better card. But like, give or take, I think this could be some like something different. But I can understand why the card is there. But yeah, the Tome Scour, very nice addition to Arena. Otherwise, a terrible card. You definitely have to play this in a combo deck. Like, you don't want to be playing this just to get the Oculus out, things like that. It's because it's just so much card disadvantage. But funny enough, just being able to play Thassa's Oracle instead of a Jace is actually kind of huge, because like I said, you need 15 cards to get 4 Moxes out into Jace, right? After you finish the combo. But if this was a Thassa's Oracle, you just need 2 Moxes into Thassa, which is just 9 cards. So you're saving 6 cards, so you can combo very, very early, even. So I think just by the sheer virtue of this being Thassa's Oracle, probably means that this deck can combo on turn 3 a lot easier. So maybe that's something you want to try in Timeless. But like I said, the deck is very weak to Surgical, so just be wary of that. Kind of similar to how Kethis deck is not really a thing anymore, even in Historic, just because it is so easy to shut down. So yeah, this was a fun deck shared by Greenwire. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.